It is Friday. Hi there, everybody. What is going on with Tom Brady? Welcome into Undisputed. I'm Jen Hale here with Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp. Good morning, gentlemen.
Nothing's going on with Tom Brady. That's what everybody keeps telling me. He's fine. He's fine. He's fine. Is he fine?
All I got to say about last night is,
why you wouldn't bet no dude? You scared? After courage,
you know what? The truth is, you're still scared of Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr. Want to send him home now? You've been trying to send him home for 6 years. Is it time to go home?
He should go on his own volition.
Really?
He should go on his own volition.
Just call it a
he
career.
should go on his own volition.
He's washed, says the Hall of Famer.
Did he look washed to you?
Yeah. No, he did not
look
look
here this morning,
I ain't say he washed, but he looked like he was in the laundry basket. I ain't said he washed.
I saw a washed football team.
Let me set it up for you. You can't wait. I know. Okay, despite closing as underdogs, according to Fox Bet Sportsbook, the Ravens handed the Bucs their third straight loss, putting Tampa 3-5 on the season. Tom Brady, 26 of 44 for 325 yards and a touchdown. The team only ran the ball 15 times, won 5 times for 44 yards. Mike Evans said after the game, nobody's pointing the finger at Tom Brady. Shannon, what % of the blame do you give Tom Brady?
Nobody?
Hold on.
Has he ever heard of Shannon Sharp?
Well, ain't nobody asking about no Tom Brady. Why he say ain't nobody pointing the finger at Tom Brady? When
I'm sure somebody asked him.
When somebody tell you ain't nobody pointing the finger at, you know who?
Yeah.
They say, who you pointing the finger at?
Yeah, well, you should point the finger at the guy who won a Super Bowl ring for Mike Evans. That guy. Yeah.
Mike Evans helped it. You know what, Skip? I was going to be real ugly today, but I'm feeling really generous. I kind of feel bad for him. And so you know what? I wanted to give him a big old chunk of this pie, blame pie, that I was serving up today. But I'm not going to do that. I'm only going to give Tom Brady 70% of the blame for last night.
That's noble of you.
I had him at 95, so you keep on talking, I'm going to go back up. But I wouldn't do it.
Talk.
As much credit as Tom would got had they won that ball game, I'm not going to put the blame because the second half that defense was as bad as I've ever seen them. They gave up 204 rush yards. Lamar Jackson was 8 of 8 in the second half, 94 yards and a couple of passing touchdowns, 42 yards rush and 2 touchdowns passing. But Skip, I think Tom is that you see as the game starts to go, he gets more and more frustrated, and he's starting to morph into that path with Aaron Rodgers. Everything is, what are we doing? And everything is he's exasperated. He's so frustrated because he's never been in a situation like this in over 20 years, where there's like seemingly nothing goes right. But Skip, I mean, Tom is not playing well. And then as my producer was telling me that last night that when let's get a couple of those throws. The one to Kyle Brady. They said Kyle Brady had lost a step. Tom Brady just flat missed the man. Ain't no step.
Maybe he thought he could run.
Look at the Skip. No, Skip, come on. Come on. Now, see, that's what y'all do. Instead of saying Tom missed that throw, now I put that on Mike Evans because Mike Evans fooled him. That's a skinny Skip. That's a bang. When his back foot hit, he's like, come on, you can't do me like that. You can't do all this. I'm going in, I'm going out.
And what did Brady do?
What do you do? He should have done that.
Yep.
That's on Mike Evans. That was on Mike Evans. But that to Kyle Brady, and then he skipped one to a 7 route. But I think he's thinking that Mike Evans is going to sit that down in the hole. But Skip, how many passes did I think I told you last night? I said he's going to throw at least 45 to 50. No, he won't throw that many, 45 to 50.
Did you predict he's going to throw for 325?
I said
325 yards?
Hold on.
I don't remember that.
I said 300.
Oh, okay. I don't remember 300.
Yeah, because over-under.
250.
No, you said 250. The over-under was 275. I said he's going over because he's going to have more. He's going to throw the ball 45 times. He threw it 44. Damn, Shannon. You're getting really good at picking.
Yeah, boy, you know you some Tom Brady.
I do.
You said he's washed for 6 straight years.
Hold on. Last year, do you know Tom Brady has thrown the second most passes of his career through 8 games? He threw 340 attempts so far this year. He threw 343 last year at this time.
What would you do? Hand it to playoff Lenny?
Can I talk? Can I talk? I just want to finish up my.
Tell me when it's my turn.
It's not your turn just yet. Last year, the difference was they were averaging 32 points a game.
Yep.
This year, they're averaging 18.
Yep.
Did you know Tom Brady had thrown 25 touchdown passes through 8 games last year? He's got 9 now. But Tom Brady is playing the same. Let that sink in. He's 16 fewer touchdowns in the same amount of games. But people want to tell you he's playing the exact same as he played last year. On third down, 4-13 again. Now, I remember a situation in the AFC Championship game. He was, 3 of 10. Have you ever seen that before in your life?
Well, have you?
4-13 last night. Did you know they're 27th and third down conversion right now, Skip? 37 to 107. They're 29th in red zone touchdown scoring. That's on your quarterback. They don't blame that on the offensive line. They don't blame that. That's the quarterback. Because when it's clicking, he gets all the credit. But last night, Lamar Jackson, when Lamar Jackson plays like this, Lamar Jackson is a top 5 quarterback. They came out because in the first half, they couldn't decide, are we going to try and run it or are we going to try and throw it? And John Harbaugh told the offensive coordinator, to hell with that. Run that football. And boy, did they ever. And then when they decided to throw it, Lamar picked them apart. He didn't have to throw much. Why would you even need to throw if you can get 5, 10, 15 yards a clip? All I know is this here. You guys you got 10-3. First 2 possessions, you get 10 points. And then you go punt, punt, punt. And then you start the second half. Punt, punt.
What was the halftime score?
I don't know. Tell me. What was the score?
Interesting.
So that was granted. You should have had more than that. So why would you punt, punt, punt?
Wow.
You had a
punt, but you're up 10-3 at halftime. Interesting.
I'm just trying to figure out why you go and punt, punt, punt if you got to go. If you got to go and he's playing the equivalent of what he played last year when he was voted #1 by his peers, when he was voted #1, when he was the #1 graded quarterback by Pro Football Focus.
He was.
If that's the case, why are you going punt, punt, punt after you go up 10-3?
Well, the Ravens did come in leading the league in takeaways, defensive takeaways, so they're pretty good on defense.
The defense didn't take it away. The defense didn't take it away. That was a special teams takeaway. So I don't know. Oh, now all of a sudden they're very good. What about those fourth quarter leads? They're one of 3 teams since the merger to lead out by double digits in all 8 games. They're 5-3. The other team with the Patriots in 15 and 19, they were 8-0. So don't give them that all of a sudden they're the 85 Bears, the Ravens defense.
No, but for the first 3 quarters of the games they'd played, they were 3rd in point differential in the league. That's pretty great.
And where are they in the fourth quarter in point differential?
Okay, so they're a troubled football team.
And then Tom Brady, the great comeback guy. Okay, there you go. Have it right there. You should have took off. All I'm saying is this. Tom Brady is 70% responsible last night because you know why? Because he cannot elevate like he once could. Tom Brady is not playing the same. He's not the same quarterback. And I don't know why you just won't say it.
So I'm going to ask the Hall of Famer, who is Shannon Sharp, because I'm not in the Hall of Fame. Is he washed? Should he go home?
See what you do. See what you try to do.
I don't do anything. I asked you to have some guts. Have the courage of your convictions. I'm about to. And when you hand the ball off, I'm going to run over you with it.
Okay, I just want you to do this. Stop trying to get me to say what he's done. Talk about the first 8 games.
Because you won't say he's done because you know he's not.
Talk about last night.
Yeah.
Talk about last night.
You know he's not.
Touchdowns.
On the record, he knows he's not done.
9 touchdowns.
All right. What did I tell you yesterday? I told you the Baltimore Ravens are a much better football team right here, right now than the Tampa Bay Succaneers because they have turned back into the pre-Brady Succaneers. The Buccaneers are now a bad football team, decimated by key injuries, a team that has lost its confidence on both sides of the ball and lost its way on both sides of the football. What was the trademark? What was the calling card of the Super Bowl winning Buccaneers in the pandemic year that Tom Brady turned them completely around? The calling card was, we stop the run. Nobody runs on the Buccaneers. Am I right, Hall of Famer? Nobody. What has happened in the last 2 games? The Carolina freaking Panthers ran them off the field. And last night, to your point, they gave up 231 rush yards. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, can they run a lick? No, they are dead last in running the football. So help me out. This is as basic a 101 football as I can give you. I can hand you this across the table. If you have no chance of stopping the run and you can't run a lick on offense, you are going to lose a whole bunch of football games no matter who your quarterback is. I'm here right now. 25-year-old Tom Brady could not rise above this football team. he would have no chance, because the only kind of quarterback that would have a prayer with a team that's playing like this is a scrambling, rambling, gambling quarterback who would take a lot of chances, maybe make a play or two here or there. That is the antithesis of who Tom Brady was at 25 and what he is at 45. He is not turning the ball over, which keeps them in every game, but he is not trying enough crazy passes to pull things off. He had a couple last night. I'm going to get to those pretty quickly. But the point is, look what Baltimore did to this defense, Todd Bowles' defense. I was ashamed for them last night because, to your point, Baltimore comes out in the first half and they say, well, they don't have Antoine Winfield. He's their heart and soul, their quarterback, and their secondary.